So today, you guys, we are reacting to YouTube is changing the entire algorithm. And let me tell you guys how I feel about that before we even get too far into the video. I've been posting on YouTube consistently for about a year now, and I will say that I feel like the views are up and down. There's some videos that I've dropped and they have done pretty well. I'm not going to talk like I'm this big YouTuber yet, nah. But there are videos that get 1,000 views, 2,000. Those are my highest videos so far, and some completely flop. But anyways, you guys, let's see what's going on with the algorithm, and subscribe to the channel.
An article came out saying that YouTube today, interesting thing about algorithms with YouTube, Mr. Beast's viewership, they said, has dropped 50%.
I heard that.
Why has it dropped 50%? He used to get these videos, 900 million views, 500 million views, 400 million views. Now it's 60 to 120 million views. Now somebody said, well, listen, give me a 60 to 120 million views.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean it's being impacted. What did YouTube do? YouTube on the back end controls what? Go look at any of the top 50 podcasts.
And this is also going to be a very informative video for me because, I don't know much about the YouTube algorithm. I'm not even going to cap to you guys. This entire year, the one thing that I have learned is you can't post, you can post anything you want, sure, but then you have to post on topics that are trending in this reaction field. You get what I'm saying? Or you just have to be super talented at whatever it is that you're doing.
That we follow. And go to their YouTube channel, you'll notice, why is this guy down to 600,000 views, 200,000 views, 800,000? He used to get 4.8 million views, Why is that guy that used to do 600,000 views down to 300,000 views, 150,000 views? What you will notice is the following. Rogan is number one podcast in 94 countries on Spotify. But on YouTube, it's who? Someone else, Midas Touch. But why is that? Why is YouTube putting this? Because YouTube came out and said they used to favor, because they control recommendations. The algorithms of YouTube, they control recommendations. Like, do you remember during COVID? During COVID, they're like, if you use the word, there was certain word you used on the title, it would just drop off.
Yep.
Okay, whatever the words were. During COVID, there was like 50 words I didn't like. If you used it, it would automatically drop off. So don't use the word. All right, so people didn't use the word. Guess who controls the knob on YouTube viewership right now? YouTube does. You know what YouTube did? YouTube controlled the knob, and it was long form suggestion, and YouTube went like this and said short form.
Yeah.
We don't want any more
Yeah, that's so true. I think that we've moved into an era where people just like watching short form content. Like, even with me, the people that have come up to me and said, oh, I watch your videos, I know you, they don't come from YouTube. They actually come from TikTok, Instagram, not even YouTube Shorts. But then, people are more likely to see a short than see a long form video, because I noticed that people don't want to sit down and watch you yap or do something for 10 minutes,
long form recommendation. Guess what YouTube announced last year?
Going back to long form.
YouTube last year announced as of July 15th, if it's a faceless YouTube channel, we're no longer paying you AdSense.
Yep.
What do you mean? So whoever controls the knob controls the viewership. So there is an element of the media changing on what they're favoring now. It's purely YouTube algorithm. Watch this. Mid-2026, they just made the announcement. YouTube's algorithm is increasingly favoring smaller emerging channels by prioritizing high retention content over subscriber count. So what is YouTube doing now? They want more new people. Because imagine YouTube sitting in a meeting.
Yo, that's good for me. That's good for me. You guys hear that? You guys hear that? That means I'm about to be the biggest star out there. So if you guys don't fuck with me right now, I don't know what to say, bro. I don't know what to say. YouTube is saying that they're pushing out smaller content creators. Mind you, I only have like 1.3K on here. You guys, is this the year that I reach 100K? I guess we're just going to have to find out.
And they're saying, man, we're not having as many new content creators.
Yeah.
I don't know if this makes sense. Like, if you go look at last week, Instagram did a massive purge of followership. Rob, can you go to Instagram purge last week? I want to say Kylie Jenner lost 14 million people on followership in a single day. Can you type in purge? Purge, what happened last week? Branson lost millions. Oh, look at this, Vinny. Welcome to the greatest bot purge of 2026. Go a little bit lower, May 8th, exactly a week ago. Can you go to the names of people that lost, the amount of people they lost? Because right there. Okay. So there was Kim Kardashian, Kylie Jenner, account losing 15.2 million. Cristiano Ronaldo lost 15 million followers in one day.
Jeez.
Kardashian lost 9.19. Kylie Jenner lost 7.12. Taylor Swift lost 7.2. Nike alone lost 5.9 million followers in one day.
It also, like, you know what's crazy? I'm starting to believe that, like, the internet, you know, does have real people, 100%. But then to a great degree, to a really, really great degree, there's a lot of bots on the internet, you know. I don't know if you guys have heard of the dead internet theory or something like that. But then apparently there's a section of the internet where it's just bots, AI, you know. Like, you guys know all those, like, naked women that are just bots, you know, selling fake OnlyFans and stuff like that. A huge chunk of the internet is actually just dead. You know, it's just AI.
Right? So if you look at somebody whose followership gets to a point and it doesn't change anymore, it's because you found your audience that's interested in you. They're no longer like, now you have to either make a change or a shift or get a new audience to get the new audience. So YouTube hit a mark where they're like, we already have so many people that are content creators. We're everywhere in the world. What do? Then they said, stop recommending the big popular podcast. Start recommending the smaller podcast. Why do you want to recommend the smaller podcast? Why do you want to recommend
Supply and demand. You want young people to believe in themselves.
Because you don't think the bigger podcasts are going to stop, except you're going to inspire the smaller podcast to climb up. Like, you know how you'll come and you say, I don't know what's going on, but I think YouTube's on my side right now. I'll say, hey, don't mess with that.
Yeah.
Because whenever the algorithms are on, so this is the part that you have to pivot. You have to adjust as a content creator and find out if they want to build a media company. You're seeing the big Foxes and these companies that are now bringing talent and saying, hey, do a podcast. Hey, we'll support you doing this. Everyone has to pivot. But the reality, what the world is learning, is whoever controls the knob controls the future content creators. Okay, is Nick Fuentes on YouTube? No. Why is he not? Because
banned,
of who controls the knob.
Of course.
Okay, so where is he back on? X. Why? Because of who controls the knob.
That's interesting. Interesting take. Like, I ultimately wonder, like, you know, and I guess I have to do my research, because I really sometimes think that the algorithm is just random. But then these people are out here saying who controls the knob. But I know to a great degree, it's not random. You know, I've tried posting the same videos on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Those are my three main platforms. There was a video that I posted and there was fighting going on. That video got, right now I think it has 7,000 views, you know. Mind you guys, I don't get like hundreds of thousands of views right now. I'm still, you know, I'm still working, you feel me? But anyways, that video got 7.8k views. I posted that exact same video on YouTube Shorts. I think it only has like 30 views. I posted it on TikTok, only 100. So I think certain platforms like different things. I'm guessing Instagram likes controversial stuff, racist stuff, crazy stuff. YouTube, I don't necessarily know what it likes yet. TikTok can be random. I've had some TikTok videos blow up and I don't know. But YouTube, I don't know what it likes yet, and I'm still trying to figure that out.
Where is he at? He's at Rumble. Why? Because of who controls the knob. So you just got to keep in mind, whenever these companies want to elevate somebody or destroy somebody, they can't, because they control the knob. This is a nasty part of the story. Now, this doesn't mean that's the main reason and only reason that, you know, they're having a hard time with it. No. Do bots play a little bit of game? Probably, but not that much. Is it YouTube controlling the knob? And that's why I'm being shadow man. I've never liked when people said I'm being shadow man. No, just improve your content. Yeah. Make it better. This is a brutal, brutal business to be in. The moment you take a camera and you go, I believe such and such, you are going to get attacked.
100%.
So if you don't like it, don't use the words. In my opinion, I believe. Just be quiet. But if you do say, I believe, in my opinion, expect people to come and hate on you. And that's part of the territory, period. And they're going to get it right now. But trust me, in 6 months, it's going to be somebody else. In a year, it's going to be, then they're going to say, whoa, let me tell you what's going on with PBD Pod. Let me tell you what's going on. You're in the arena. Expect the heat that's going to come with it. But you can't also be like, well, I don't really give a shit what people say about me.
That's facts, though. That's facts. That's facts. Ever since I started posting content, I've had people that I would post something and they didn't like it and they ended up cutting me off. But like, the one thing that I have learned is you can't care. If you enjoy doing it, and for some people make a living out of making content. If you enjoy posting videos, post your videos. You only live once. Like, why are you going to care what someone else's opinion is of you for posting your opinions and your beliefs? Just do what you want.
You're an idiot when you say stuff like that. You're a clown. You're an arrogant, entitled person when you say, I don't give a shit what people think about me. If that word has ever come out of your mouth on the idea that I don't need to improve, you're a has-been, and the market's going to destroy you. I don't care who you are. If my kids come up to me and let's just say Dylan starts scoring a bunch of goals, he becomes the best player, and he's in the car and says, I don't care what the new coach says about me. I'm like, I'm sorry, what? No. What?
I'm not going to lie. To a great degree, even not to a great degree. Sometimes I care. It depends on what's going on. But for the most part, I don't care, because let me tell you why. Yeah. A lot of these people that I see on social media, like their profiles, and I don't see them in real life. I don't see these people. These people are not in my day-to-day life at all. Like, not even one bit. So why would I care? Why would I care? Like, why would I care if you see me? Like, bro, I don't see, like, the average person that watches me chances are you will never see me in your life. So why should I care about your opinion of me and bro, what? Nah, bro, I can't care.
What did the coach say? He says, well, I'm not running as much as I used to. He's right. What do you mean? Yeah, take his feedback. What do you mean you're not running? Well, I don't care what he says. No. That's not how life flies. You got to make sure you go out there and take that feedback. So we'll see what happened here. I'm optimistic long term. I think he's still young. There's going to be a lot of highs, a lot of lows. And then at the end of in 20 years, 2046, we'll look back and see where this thing takes us.
Hey, you guys. That's the end of the video. Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah.